WWE Smackdown is about to go on the air. I know it's a pre-tape show on Tuesdays, but I do not read the spoilers. I used to, but now that I'm trying to do this, I'm not doing that. But I did hear that somewhere on the show, it's believed that Roman Reigns injured himself. I'll see if I can find that or spot that when it happens. But SmackDown's about to go live. Not live, but about to go on the air. Looking forward to it. Possibly a good show. SmackDown usually is a better overall wrestling show than Raw is. But we'll have to wait and see. See you in a couple of minutes. We start off SmackDown with the return of Miz TV. His special guest tonight, the one and only dancing sensation of the WWE, Fandango, and Wwe come out dancing as usual, and Miz pretty much just asking about why he left Billet in the match on Monday to dance outside the ring, and Fandango says that Miz's questions bore him. The Miz bores him, and Miz says he's never seen an ego quite like Fandango's, and Fandango says that Miz is one to talk because he has a massive ego. Miz agrees. This brings out Wade Barrett, who threatens to knock every tooth out of Fandango's mouth if he ever leaves him in a match like that again. The Miz then interrupts Barrett and reminds him that he beat Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship on the pre-show at WrestleMania. He made Barrett tap out last Monday, and he's gonna beat him again next for the Intercontinental title. Barrett then hits Miz with the forearm with his elbow. I forgot what it's called, and we get into a brawl that leads into the Intercontinental title match coming up next. So who's gonna win? We'll have to wait to find. The Miz and Barrett go back and forth for a while with Fandango on commentary. I just want to say, anytime they have any superstar, just about any superstar on commentary on SmackDown recently, they've been awesome in my opinion. Except for when they had the Bellas and Caitlyn on there, because they didn't really do anything except draw attention away from the match that was happening. But Fandango is awesome was awesome on commentary in my opinion, the way he was talking. But they go back and forth for a while until Fandango decides he wants to dance again on the outside of the ring. This distracts both Miz and Billet. Miz, but as he's setting up for his running elbow, gets distracted and runs into the Winds of Change by Billet. Billet then hooks Miz up for the gut wrench powerbomb. Gut wrench suplex, but is a little distracted. Miz gets back on top, and so wanting a diving drop kick to the outside on Fandango, hucking him to the ground. This makes Fandango snap, and when Miz does attempts a running shoulder block on Barrett, and Barrett moves out of the way, Fandango hits a spin kick to Miz from the outside, knocking Miz out and forcing the referee to call the match off. Fandango then jumps in the ring and starts beating down Miz. Barrett gets in a couple of good shots on Miz before loading up the bullhammer bullhammer elbow, and looking as though he's gonna knock out the Miz, but instead knocks out Fandango. Could this be leading to some sort of triple threat or some sort of Fandango Intercontinental title feud? I have no idea. But we go backstage to Daniel Bryan and Kane. Daniel Bryan's still upset about losing the tag titles to the Shield, and still thinks that Kane and everyone else blames him for it, and starts screaming at Kane that he's not the weak link. So what's Daniel Bryan gonna do tonight to prove to himself that he's not the weak link? I have no idea. We have to wait and see. We got Daniel Bryan versus Jack Swagger right now. Daniel Bryan's trying to prove he's not the weak link of Team Hell No. But right now he looks like he's getting a major beatdown from Jack Swagger. I don't know how I feel about this match because it kind of they haven't really. I know it just started, but they haven't really mentioned anything about Swagger being in the title, the world title hunt. All they really mentioned is the things going on with Kane and Daniel Bryan. So I don't know if they've completely forgotten about making Swagger a world champion or what, but we'll have to wait and see. See in a couple of minutes. Swagger and Daniel Bryan go back and forth for a couple of minutes before Daniel Bryan completely snaps and just beats the hell out of Swagger until he gets him down on the ground and starts and grabs him by both hands and starts stomping his head and chest against the ground, against the mat. He locks on the no lock, and forces Jack Swagger to tap out. Daniel Bryan leaves it on for a couple of minutes before Kane comes in, and Daniel Bryan lets it go. After the match, Daniel Bryan goes after Swagger again, and then Kane has to back him off. They argue. Kane's trying to calm Bryan down, but Daniel Bryan keeps screaming, "I'm not the weak link," and walks out of the ring. Kinda looks like Daniel Bryan's going psycho again and possibly going heel. I could see this turning into another Kane versus Daniel Bryan feud, pushing Daniel Bryan to new heights to where more people would actually take him seriously as a world champion, and not just the people that know who he is. But it's kind of sad to see what's happening to Swagger, even though the only thing he's really done that I've liked is his recent We the People gimmick. It's kind of sad to see Swagger get demoted this much. I'm not saying it because he lost, because I don't like people that say just because somebody loses a match or being demoted. But if you watch the match, Daniel Bryan kind of ran him over, and they didn't really do anything to try to make you believe that Swagger had a possibility of winning the match. So it kind of looks like Swagger was finally getting the punishment he was supposed to get before WrestleMania. But that's just the way it looks to me. See you in a couple of minutes. We come back to the ring with Damien Sandow, your intellectual savior, and Border in the ring with your teacher, Matt Striker. He talks about the 40 knot, I believe it is, which is a knot that was made by a peasant named Florian or something in ancient times. That was said that no one could untie it except him. Sandow challenges Matt Striker to untie it. Striker cannot. And Sandow makes some hilarious jokes about the educational system in America. This brings out Sheamus, because Sandow was making fun of both Sheamus and Mark Henry for the feats of strength they had been doing in their build to their match last Sunday. Sheamus comes out and challenges Sandow to allow him to try to undo the 40 and not. Sheamus can't do it. And Sandow shows him how to do it by bringing out bolt cutters and clipping the knot, thereby undoing it. Sheamus goes to hit the bull kick, but Sandow jumps out of the ring before he can and starts laughing at Sheamus because Sandow saw that coming with his strong mental acumen. He saw that coming. Sheamus then says he wants to congratulate Sandow on outsmarting him and the universe with his challenge, but he has another law, another law he likes to introduce to Sandow as the law of gravity, by tossing Matt Striker through the ropes onto Sandow, thereby demonstrating the law of gravity. What goes up must come down. I like to say I really enjoy Sandow's character that he's doing right now. I also, and at times, enjoy what Sheamus does. He's not as annoying as most of the faces like Cena and others, but I kind of find it odd that they would use Matt Striker the way they do. I mean, he's supposed to be a commentator and a announcer and whatever, but all they do is use him for stuff like this to like embarrass him and make it look like he's a pushover. If I was Striker, I'd really be annoyed by what they're doing with him, but that's just me. But coming up next, we got the former tag team champions, the former Team Jericho. That's right. The former tag team champions Chris Jericho and the Big Show go one-on-one next. Jericho and Big Show go back and forth for a while before they end up outside. And Big Show has Jericho up on his shoulder, and it looks like he's about to run him shoulder first into the ring post. Jericho slides down Big Show's back and pushes Big Show face first into the post, staggering the big man for a minute, allowing Jericho to hit the code breaker, sending Big Show over the security wall into the timekeeper's area. The referee's administering his 10 count as Jericho rolls back in the ring. Big Show's too knocked out and too far away from the ring to make it back before the 10 count, which means he's counted out. And Jericho wins the match. Big Show gets teed off and grabs a chair and starts to go back to the ring. Jericho hits the baseball slide, sending the chair into Big Show's gut. Jericho slides out of the ring, grabs the chair, hits Big Show in the gut again with the edge of the chair, and then in the back hits him in the back with the chair, sending Big Show back up the ramp. In pain, Jericho celebrates as we go to commercial break.